Have I been grieving the wrong person? All these years after what my mother confessed. Have carried this weight quietly for years ago, telling myself some losses are too painful to question. When my older brother Evan died, I was 19. Or at least that's what I was told. A car accident. Late night. Rain-slick road. Closed casket. My mother collapsed at the funeral, screaming his name like it might pull him back. I didn't doubt a word of it. Why would I? Who lies about something like that? Evan was my hero, the one who taught me to ride a bike, who covered for me when I broke our neighbor's window, who slipped me cash when I pretended not to notice. Losing him hollowed our family out. My dad drank more. My mom aged 10 years in one summer. I became the strong one, the replacement child who tried to fill a space too big for anyone. Years passed. Life moved unevenly. I graduated, moved cities, built something resembling stability. But grief has a way of staying put. Every milestone hurt because Evan wasn't there to see it. Every birthday felt incomplete. Then last winter, my mom got sick. Not terminal, but serious enough that old truth started leaking out between medications and late-night confessions. I moved back home temporarily to help. One evening, while sorting paperwork for her, I found something that didn't belong, a birthday card. It was addressed to my mother. The handwriting was unmistakable, Evans. The postmark was dated 4 years ago. I confronted her gently at first, told her maybe it was old, maybe it was a mistake. She stared at the card for a long time, then sat down like her legs had given up. She told me Evan didn't die in that accident. He ran. Years ago, Evan had gotten into serious trouble. Gambling debts, dangerous people, the kind of situation that doesn't end with apologies. One night he showed up bruised, terrified, begging my parents for help. My dad wanted to go to the police. My mom knew that would get Evan killed. So they staged his death. A wrecked car bought from a junkyard. Fake documents. A closed casket funeral no one was allowed to open. Evan disappeared under a new name in another country. My parents cut contact publicly and pretended to grieve. They didn't tell me to protect me. That was the betrayal. I screamed, I cried. I demanded to know why I was the only one left in the dark. My mom said if I knew, I might slip. I might look for him. I might get pulled into danger. What hurt most wasn't the lie. It was the years I spent mourning someone who was alive. The nights I broke down alone. The guilt I carried for outliving him. The way my entire adult identity formed around that loss. I asked if he ever asked about me. She nodded. All the time. Apparently, he watched from a distance. Social media. Old friends. Milestones. He wanted to reach out, but my parents begged him not to. They said it would ruin everything. I didn't sleep that night. A week later, my mom handed me a phone number written on a scrap of paper. She said nothing, just cried. I called. Evan answered. His voice was older, rougher, but unmistakable. We both cried. We talked for hours. He apologized. Said he thought I'd hate him. Said disappearing was the only way he knew how to keep us safe. I wanted to forgive him. Then came the twist I wasn't prepared for. 2 days later, my dad finally told me the rest. The accident was real. Someone did die that night. Evan was supposed to be in that car, but at the last second, he panicked and got out. Another man took the wheel. A stranger. That man died in Evan's place. My parents didn't just fake a death. They let someone else's death erase my brother, and they let me grieve a ghost while the truth lived quietly across an ocean. I still talk to Evan, but every time he says my name, I hear the cost of his survival, and I don't know who betrayed me more, the brother who ran, or the parents who decided my pain was acceptable collateral.